Well, this is behind the scenes. We are currently loading up the truck. We got a bunch of 2x4x10s, and it is literally like 10 degrees out. We're at Menards, so it's like this is their outside warehouse. I mean, it is just brutally cold. And so we're just loading stuff up and getting it ready to build the next fish room. We got Ken working, we got Marcus working, we got the pickup truck loaded with 2x4x10s and 2x4x8s, and we're making it happen. Is it cold or what?
Freezing. It's 5 degrees out here.
What is going on, shrimp keepers? This is Rob with flipaquatics.com. Today is New Year's Day. I'm kind of in my bum clothes, just kind of chilling out today. Spending some time with the family and everything like that. But I wanted to bring you guys an update of the shrimp warehouse. We've gotten a lot done since my last video. A lot of construction, a lot of progress, a lot of things going around this place. So I'm going to update you with everything today. So stick around because you are going to like what you see. Alright, so last video we started the tour out front, and this is kind of what you see when you walk in. We got a new door here, which we can start in here. This is Ken's new room. We put in this door, and you open up. This used to be the old office, but as you can see now, there's a lot more going on, a lot more stuff. So there used to be a door right here, if I can point, and that's where you'd walk in and out. But now this is kind of Ken's new room, Radical Reef. And he's doing some stuff in here. So he's got his coral tank, which got a lot of stuff going on. He has this tank up and running now. He has the new Kessel lights on here, so he's really pumped up about that. Got all of his storage up. He's doing a lot of good in here. We've been helping him out quite a bit to get him up and running. And so this tank's pretty much ready to go. He's got a big coral shipment coming in tomorrow. This tank's going to be for his bubble tips and his clownfish. And then he's got another rack going right here, which is going to be 620 longs. And he's got this big Rubbermaid pond full of live rock. And so that's what's going on here. Walk into the office, or this is the lobby, sorry. And you can see it's a lot more clean. We got rid of some of the couches that were in here. Got rid of Ken's tank that was in the corner. And really opened things up, which is really nice. This is a tank that Chris Lucup actually escaped. Shout out to JBJ and Dennerla, and it's looking pretty bad right now. But we got the cleanup crew. We got some nearite snails right there. Those are olive ones. Sorry, Oliver. And then we got some Amano shrimp in here, which they usually hang up on this filter, if I can see any, but I don't. Actually, there's one. Fill focus. Kind of, but anyway, they're getting this tank back in shape. I kind of let it go. And then we got this nano cube we're going to be setting up, or I guess this isn't a nano cube, it's a 60-gallon cube, which that's been on the back burner for a while. And a lot of stuff. So we're going to be doing this type of racking in here, and this is going to be kind of our storage center slash shipping center for all of our hard goods and everything like that. And so everything's a lot more organized. And then you walk into the office, and it's kind of dark right now because I didn't initially plan on doing a video. So let me turn on the light for this real quick. This is the office. We definitely still have some more work to do in here. We did fit one of the couches in here, amongst other things. We got the closet all framed in, looking really good. Got a desk right there, another desk right there. So our next plan for this room is to finish the walls, like actual finish the drywall, mud it, all that kind of stuff. We got to put in the drop ceiling, and then we're going to do a higher drop ceiling on this side, and then a lower drop ceiling where the furnace is. That way we could have maximum ceiling space. And then we're going to put the 800 or the 400 gallon right here where all this stuff is. Still going to have the couch along this wall. We're going to have the desk. Like how it is right now, but back up against the wall and kind of L-shaped. So we're going to be getting a new desk for that, and then we can do some video in there with the backdrop being the 400 gallon tank. So that's coming.
First problem we had is the door froze solid, and so we had to heat it up, hit it with a sledgehammer, and get it open. Other problem we had is we had to fit 50 of these in the back of the truck, and they're 10 footers. And and the bed's only 9 foot, so we had to really pack them in there. So it is literally frigid cold. Look at all that progress. What are you thinking, T?
It's cold. Shouldn't have wore shorts.
No, you madman.
You can see some framing going on. So the new room is definitely coming together, which we'll go walk through all that. We made some changes. Mark wasn't so happy about it, but it is definitely coming along. So first things first, we had to frame in this little closet right here for the air conditioner. And we're gonna put some fans and stuff back here so it doesn't get too hot. But we'll figure all that out. And then the wall, the wall goes this way. And the door is gonna be right here. And you're gonna walk in, and this is all gonna be the room. So it's gonna be a mammoth room, which is gonna be really cool. The shipping supplies is gonna be pushed up against this wall. And then along that wall, we're gonna have some more shipping supplies. And I mean, this stuff just adds up quickly. So, tons and tons of stuff. We got more the 2x4x10s to finish framing that back wall, which is over there. This is what we decided to do different. Is we're doing the wall this way. You can see right here. We were gonna take it straight back, and then we're gonna enclose this whole area. And then we're gonna do a little closet for the panel, so it doesn't get too humid in there. And then we're gonna frame this back wall in, run electrical that way. And then we're gonna have the 30 ponds in this room. We're gonna have that rack right there. I'm still not positive where we're gonna put it. I'm thinking down the center, so it will go like this, out to there. And then this wall is gonna be all water storage. So like what I mean by water storage is we have these 275 gallon totes, like right here. We're gonna have 6 of them along this wall, and that's gonna be our water change water for this room. That way it's, the right temperature, we can mix it the way we want it and all that. And then we're gonna put 2 275 gallon totes right here, and that will control the Carradina room. And so this is all gonna be, actually I lied, they're not going there. They're actually going here. Sorry about that. Or maybe one on one side of the door and one on the other side of the door. I'm not really sure yet, but we're definitely gonna make it work. And so as you can see, we got rid of a lot of stuff. So I did want to talk about this this huge rack. This was the rack we had set up for 20 gallon longs, and we used it kind of as our planted rack. And it worked really good, but we weren't really utilizing it. It was in a cold room, so what we could keep in the tanks was very limited. And so this rack holds 40 20 gallon longs. As I said earlier, we sold all of our old 20 longs. They were just kind of, some of them, the seal really wasn't great, and it was just more of a headache trying to reseal everything. So we just bought a bunch of brand new tanks, 40 new 20 gallon longs with black acrylic. They look really sharp. And so we are going to completely redo this rack and make it look really, really nice. And this is going to be our selective breeding rack. We're going to be doing some rare pintos, some different types of Taiwan bees, really focusing on some blue bolts, things that really we're passionate about. And so we're really excited to finally get back to breeding opposed to just importing and selling. I believe breeding will be a fun thing for us, and it will also add some good to the community and offer some more variation, some USA bred stuff. And so that's going to be a big project. And setting up these tubs is going to be huge. Like, listen, this is as high as my hand can reach. And so this is literally 8 feet tall of just ponds. And then there's still more over here. So, I mean, this room is going to be, I think we're going to call this room Shrimp Nation. Leave those windows in there just so you can look in on the room and kind of see our operation. Because really we won't want people walking through here once we get it up and running, just because tripping hazards and things like that. But it will be really cool to get this whole thing going, and super excited to see what 2018 has for Flip Aquatics. 100 gallon tank right here, which is a really nice acrylic tank. I think I'm going to set this up for fan shrimp as a display tank, and that's where we can house all of our fan shrimp, because right now we really don't have a good tank for them. So that's why I've kind of been thinking about that. But it really is a very, very nice tank that one of my buddies gave me. So that's always really nice to have some good friends Can I get an amen? So we definitely have a lot more work to do, but super stoked on the progress so far. I mean, this room really is coming together. My goal is to have it done by the new year, but obviously that didn't happen, just because things take longer than you anticipate. And so it's looking to be done by February now. I think 1 month will definitely give us enough time. Now, we're not going to stock it right away. The reason we're not going to stock it right away is because literally it would be way too much money to stock it all in one go. So we're going to do it in pieces. Maybe we'll stock like 8 ponds at a time until the whole room's stocked, because like, I mean, 30 ponds in reality will hold, I mean, it could hold over 30,000 shrimp, which is a lot of shrimp. And we don't necessarily need that many shrimp. But hopefully eventually we're going to start selling to pet stores and really start helping the community in that aspect, because right now we just help by doing retail, but there's still plenty of pet stores that don't have opportunity to get healthy shrimp. And so if we do quarantine and then sell to pet stores, I feel like we can really make a difference in the market and really start changing the community, not just by people buying from me, but by going to their pet stores and getting healthy shrimp there, educating the pet stores and everything like that. So we have a lot of great things coming on. 2018 is going to be a great year for us. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm so excited. This room is really going to propel us to make a difference in this hobby, in this community. And so I'm super excited. So I'm going to keep bringing you guys updates. But until then, you guys make it a great 2018. And I will talk with you guys soon.